Let's get this shit, fellas. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. We're ready. It's going to be a hype Sunday night football game. We got the Bears. We got Caleb Williams. We got CJ Stroud. We're in for a good one. We're in for what I think is going to be a pleasure tonight. I think hopefully Caleb Williams has a better game than he did last week. Hopefully this one isn't a blowout. I want this one to be entertaining, start to finish. That's what I'm looking for the most importantly. But of course, we need to cash as well. That's really the other important thing. We got to cash. That's what we're also looking for. Live now for Sunday night watch party. Oh, shit. All right. Sent that out. Let me send this out via Twitter, and then I'll be all good to go. I'll be settled in nicely. I wasn't on time this week. I was on time last week. That was, a one-time thing. I'm not always on time. Usually I'm not. More often than not on time. But I am this week. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Sunday night football, live streaming, watch party. All right, that should be good. Okay, I'm all settled in. Chris Collinsworth, Mike Tirico, grace our ears on this fine Sunday night. Today was awful. I'm going to be blunt. I thought today sucked. I guess I also come from a place of a fantasy player and a sports bettor. It was a rough week for me. A lot of things happened this week that nobody really was ready for. Some people that are smarter than I am were kind of expecting the Saints to go about the Cowboys the way they did, but I wasn't ready to say that would be what happened. I heard people talking about how the Saints could give the Cowboys a run for their money, but I wasn't quite ready to say that would be what happened. People were also mulling on maybe the fact that the Vikings could win. I did not see a reality where that could be the case either. A lot of upsets, man. I mean, the Patriots almost moved to 2-0, which would have been disgusting. The Bengals almost moved to 1-1. They dropped to 0-2. The Ravens dropped to 0-2. I mean, it's been an interesting start to the season. The AFC North is not what I thought it would be. The Ravens are 0-2. The Steelers are 2-0. The Bengals are 0-2. And who the fuck? And the Browns are what, 1-1? I think the Browns are 1-1. I mean, ugly division. The two teams that I thought would be at the top of it are at the bottom, and vice versa. Just ugly. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Need the game cast for this guy. All right. All right. I thought this game kicked off at 8:15. Was I wrong? Was I mistaken? 8:20. Oh, fuck. I thought it was 8:15. I was badly mistaken. But tonight, here's what I'm rolling with. I have Houston minus 4.5. Caleb Williams is going to be without Keenan Allen, who saw 11 targets in week one. He's clearly an integral part of his progression. So I think he's going to be – I don't think he's going to do too great as a passer tonight without Keenan Allen. It's going to really drag that offense down, unfortunately. So I do like the Texans in this one, especially coming off of a good win in week one. I have Cole Kmet over 22.5 receiving yards without Keenan Allen. Rome Odunze is also banged up. So I'm expecting Cole Kmet to be a bit more involved than what we saw him last week. But funny enough, I went to go bet Cole Kmet over receiving yards, and I went to bet over 19.5 was where it started. Over 19.5 receiving yards for Cole Kmet. I went to hit place bet. It went up to 20.5. And then I went to hit place bet again, and it went up to 21.5. And then I went to hit place bet a third time, and it went up to 22.5. So, I mean, I literally, in the time that I put this slip together, that receiving line went up 3 fucking yards. Like, quite literally, from the time I was going to hit place bet to when I actually hit place bet, which was a matter of like 15, 20 seconds, I saw it go up by 1 yard so fast. I'm like, this is gross. These fucking sports books, this shit's gross. Just absolutely gross. Oh yeah. So that was kind of annoying, but I'm still gonna ride with it. I'm still confident in it anyway. And then I also have Nico Collins under 64.5 receiving yards. I do expect him to be followed by Chicago's best in the secondary. So I think guys like Tank Dell, guys like Stephon Diggs will probably have a bigger day. Probably more like, I think Tank Dell has a pretty good day. I think he'll be the one that emerges out of the receiving game for Chicago. And then I have DJ Moore for 25 receiving yards for a profit boost. So I don't think it's too much to ask for. The Nico Collins line is really the only one I'm that kind of worried about. What's going on, Bama? I appreciate you popping in. Bama. Hope you're well. But yeah, the Nico Collins line, I'm kind of iffy about it, but I do think he is going to garner quite a bit of attention from that secondary. So I'm willing to take that risk. Man, I really thought this game started at 8. It's fucking just taking their sweet ass time. This is going to be a matchup, though. Oh, my God. So are we going to talk about how you told everyone not to draft Achane and Josh? Josh who? Josh Allen? I did tell people that Achane's ADP was too high. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that was that crazy of a take. And who knows now if it's going to work out without Tua. They're not going to be able to feed him like they did. The only reason he scored so many points because he caught so many checkdowns. Oh, Josh Jacobs. I didn't say not to draft Josh Jacobs. I just said I didn't love him. And I felt like there might be some sort of rotation going. But, I mean, it's not my fault that Jordan Love got hurt and they played against the Colts that gave up 250 yards rushing in week 1 and then just like 300 in week 2. That's a fluke. What's going on with the Packers right now and Josh Jacobs, that's a bit of a fluke. Let's be honest. Like, the Colts' run defense is abysmal. Like, if they played any other team that would have just sold out for the run and forced Malik Willis to throw, well, at least sold out for the run and were successful at stopping it, then it would have been a different story. That's a fluke. And Jacobs also fumbled. Jacobs was the reason why that game wasn't over in the second quarter. So, I'm just saying, it was a good day, but it wasn't the best. It still wasn't the best of days, and I would determine Jacobs' performance thus far, at least in week 2, a fluke. Malik Willis looked halfway decent. I mean, he definitely made plays that I didn't expect a rookie to make. A rookie, a new face to make, I should say, because I mean, he just got to Green Bay like a week before the season started, so. I was pretty shocked as well that he did make a few throws, but I don't think the difficulty of what he had to do ultimately was too high because, I mean, they just ran the ball with so much success all game. It didn't make any fucking sense. My head is itching like crazy. All right, here we go. I've been waiting all day. Here we go. The dynamic kickoff is getting set up. They're taking their sweet time tonight. I know I'm streaming, so I'm a little bit behind, but they're taking their time, it feels like. They are taking their sweet-ass time. Cairo Santos is going to send it off. All right, here we go. The Texans start with the rock. Come on. -4.5. Give me a 5-point victory. A 7-point Tutter drive to start would be splendid. So let's do this. Cairo send it off. It is going to land in the end zone, and the Texans are going to take it out. He's got a hole. Hold on. Ooh, there was daylight there. There was daylight if he didn't get tripped up. But here comes CJ Stroud wearing the white jerseys on their own home field. I am interested to see how much success the Texans have running the ball against the Chicago defensive front. They're a stingy group. We saw Joe Mixon get 30 carries last week, so I don't know if he's going to field that type of volume this week, but they come out in I form to start, so safe to say that they're sticking to their guns here. Nico goes in motion. It is going to be, it's going to be a bootleg, actually. Stroud going to throw over the middle and almost got picked off. Wow. He was targeting Nico. It would have been a big gain to start, and my bet already would have been halfway to busting, but wow. Jack Sanborn's able to get a hand up. They didn't get fooled by that play action as much as Bobby Slowick was hoping they would. What a play by Jack Sanborn, though. Wow. What a play by Jack Sanborn. Because there was space. There was a lot of space there for Nico. Now it's 2nd and 10. They're in the gun. Joe Mixon is going to motion out. Stroud looking, Stroud throwing, and he's going to hit Brevin Jordan for about 4. Brevin Jordan for about 4. Wow, that would have been killer for my fucking parlay right off the bat. Just to have Nico Collins get a nice 20-yard gain on the first play, I would have thrown up. Jalen Milroe, future first overall pick, 13 touchdowns in 3 games, 800. Jalen Milroe feels like such a Jalen Hurts clone, man. I don't watch enough college football to actually make a comparison right now, but from what I have seen of him. Here we go. 3rd and 6, an early 3rd down, and it's not an easy one. Pressure coming. Stroud looking to get it out, and he does. Joe Mixon running a slant and picking up the first down. So his first touch is actually reception. Joe Mixon doing it all for Houston. This feels like the way that the Texans are using Joe Mixon is kind of the way that I felt like the Raiders used Josh Jacobs a few years ago when he had his big season in 2021. We never viewed Josh Jacobs as a high-volume guy that could catch the ball out of the backfield. But when he broke out that year, he was catching the ball. He was splitting out wide. Obviously, he was running like a beast. Now Nico Collins is in the backfield after Diggs just was the previous play. It's going to be a sweep to Mixon. Bobby Slowick getting cute. Mixon gets the edge, though. What a run by Joe Mixon. Wow. But you don't necessarily view Joe Mixon as a receiving back. You didn't necessarily view Josh Jacobs as a receiving back, but they definitely have the tools. So this is 2 consecutive plays now. We've seen a receiver line up in the backfield for Houston. First it was Diggs, and Mixon caught the ball on the slant. And then there it was Collins, and Mixon got the ball on the sweep. So, I mean, they're doing everything in their power to get this guy the ball early on. 1st and 10, they're in I form again. Chicago shifts. Joe Mixon's going to run right into the shift, and he's going to go nowhere. The defensive line for Chicago knew where that one was going. They shifted left pre-snap, and that was Cam Akers. They ran it right into the teeth. Matt Eberflus was a guy that was on the brink of losing his job, and I just find it funny how things have taken a complete 180. I mean, that guy, in my opinion, should have been fired when things were going really poorly, but at the halfway point of last season, around week 10, all of a sudden the defense stiffened up after the Montez Sweat trade certainly helped. And all of a sudden, you know, their defense was this defense that we see now was born, and he was able to save his job. They get Caleb Williams, a 180, a big 180. We got a false start, offside, false start. Land Clark. Kenyon Green. Oh yeah, he went. Ooh. That's a flag. 15th overall selection. Kenyon Green was in 2022. He has not been the best so far. CJ Stroud drops back. The pressure's coming in. He's going to dump it down, and Joe Mixon has his third touch of the game. It's another reception for about a yard or two, and they're going to have another third down staring them in the face. The Bears are not making it easy. The Texans have thrown a bit of eye candy at them on this first drive. Oh, that was Akers. There's been some eye candy thrown at the Bears defense, but they've stood strong. They've stood true. They're not falling for really much. 3rd and 12 now. We have a 3rd and long at about midfield. How does CJ Stroud respond? These are where he's best. 3rd and 4th down in ridiculously long situations is where this guy thrives. He's going to dump it underneath, and it's going to be well short. It's going to be about 5 yards short. Stroud got that out fast, and there was a gang tackle. And it looks like we're going to see a punt. Interesting. Stroud did not seem to want to hold on to that ball. Oh, never mind. They're in field goal range. I am tripping. Didn't seem like Stroud wanted to hold on to that ball, and I get it. I didn't even realize they were field goal range, if I'm being honest. How far is this kick? 56-yard attempt. Okay, so they were not really in field goal range up until then, so I get why he dumped it. It's a far kick, 56 yards. Fairbairn is going to drill it. Oh, my God. That was probably good from about 59. I'm taking a business trip up to Buffalo for 2 days. Any restaurants you recommend? Interesting. Any restaurants would I recommend coming to Buffalo? I would say first, I know it's kind of stereotypical, but I would certainly try the wings from Barbell. Barbell is definitely where I would suggest getting your wings from. And I also really like, this is wings-wise. I feel like it's the correct route to go. So Barbell, I would also try, fuck it. One of my favorite places to get wings that doesn't get thrown in the conversation enough is, it's called the Grill at the Dome. It's not one of the, quote unquote premier wing joints, but I really like their wings there. So I would try the Grill at the Dome as well. It's a golf dome, a restaurant next to a golf dome, and I think they got delicious wings. So I would try those two places. Those are probably my two favorite wing joints. But Gabriel's Gate is good. I've heard good things about 911 Tavern. Have not had them yet, though. Some pizza places I recommend you try. I really, really like, there's Lenova, obviously. That's the big one that's really on the map in Buffalo. I really also like One Pie. I think that's in West Seneca. There's a lot of places. I mean, it's kind of hard to go wrong with food in Buffalo. I mean, I know that's kind of like the whole stereotype, but it's true. Like you can't really get a bad meal in Buffalo. Why am I not like centered in this fucking shit? Like it's hard to find a bad meal in Buffalo. Like it really is, especially if you're looking for like bar food. Like if you're just looking for kind of like bar food, this is the place to be for sure. Sunday Night Football. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Houston's kicking it away. That's a good question, though. There are a few places in Buffalo I would recommend. Obviously, only 2 days. You're only going to get to try so much, but Fairbairn kicks it right on the cusp of the landing zone, and the Bears are going to return it, and they're going to make it not even to the 25. Good kick coverage by Houston. And now here comes Caleb. This is going to be such a marquee matchup every year if we see these guys go face-to-face. Like, it sucks that this is only Caleb Williams' second game in the league, so he's not going to be quite fully Caleb Williams or the Caleb Williams that we think he could be. So that sucks. But when Caleb Williams comes into his own and he gets to see CJ Stroud again, I think that's going to be a really fun matchup. 1st and 10. They have 3 guys in the backfield. And it's a straight drop back. It's going to go quick out. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Well, it was Gerald Everett. Of course it was. Why couldn't it be Cole Kmet? Like, fuck me, man. Holy shit. Why couldn't it have been Cole Kmet? Whatever. It was only like 3 yards anyway. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Kmet is a part of the bunch to the bottom of the screen. It's going to go to Swift on an outside zone. Holy fuck. Hello there. That was a loss of 4. Danielle Hunter. Penetration off the edge. And good night, DeAndre Swift. The outside zone gets blown up. There were so many big acquisitions made by Houston this offseason, Danielle Hunter included. They wanted somebody opposite of Will Anderson, and boy, did they go and get him. Boy, did they go and get him. They kind of made those moves that really make you feel like, okay, those were the pieces they needed to really fulfill those potential Super Bowl hopes. 3rd and 12 now, all of a sudden. The snap, 2 guys in the backfield. Oh, wow, and Caleb throws a laser on an out route to DeAndre Carter. Wow. A laser beam from Caleb. Protection holds up nicely. DeAndre Carter runs an out right at the sticks, gets the feet in. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, Caleb. In the face of a 3rd and 12 on the first drive, it's a great response. Another quick dump off. DeAndre Carter makes another grab, breaks a tackle, and he's got another first down. DeAndre Carter breakout. Who would have thought that this is the motherfucker getting the rock? Like, how about this? How about this? That's funny. That is actually hilarious. Like, average week 2 event. DeAndre Carter breakout. Like, fucking, I hate football, bro. I hate football, man. It's going to go right up the gut to Swift, and he's going to go fucking nowhere, man. Oh, my God. I don't know if you know where this place is, but I have a meeting with Buffalo Manufacturing Works. I do not know what that is, unfortunately. I do not know what that is, unfortunately. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12 now. 2 plays where they two first down plays that don't get them very far. Not ideal. Williams in pressure, gets it off to Swift. And it's going to be 3rd and short. They do got to be better on these early downs. I mean, as great of a play that Caleb made on 3rd and 12, you don't want to find yourself with your rookie quarterback in too many of those situations. But that's a great job by Caleb of standing in that very congested pocket and delivering. That's a great ball, too. I mean, he wasn't, obviously he was open, but it's a tough throw. That's a tough throw to make. It's a good throw. 3rd and 2 now. I hope to God they don't run this ball because it's not going to work. It was a play action. He goes over the middle. He's got his man, DJ Moore. We're going to see a lot of him this year, especially if Keenan Allen struggles to stay on the field. I wholeheartedly expect to see a good dose of DJ Moore, quite a bit. Play action, holds. He did a great job of holding the second level downward, and DJ Moore just gets wide open on the slant. The window took a second to open up, but Caleb did a good job of holding onto it. And now he starts off under center. What a start for Caleb, huh? 1st and 10. This is a much better start than last week. In motion goes DeAndre Carter. They're going to go to Swift here. He's going to get cut down after a gain of about 3. They need to do better on these early downs, man. 2 to 3 yards on first down isn't always going to cut it. First down has not been friendly to them this drive. Hey, look, I need some fucking Cole Kmet yardage here. I have some DJ Moore yardage. That's a great start. I'm going to need some Cole Kmet yardage. 22 23 of them specifically at some point, please. He's 5 for 5 for 55. Look at Caleb go, man. 2nd and 8. DeAndre Swift is to his right. Takes a snap. It's going to go to Swift, and that's just an awful play call, Shane Waldron. You can't run the ball, Shane Waldron. You can't. I get you're trying to keep him honest, but 2nd and long run call is a bad one. I hate a 2nd and long run. I hate it. I fucking hate a 2nd and long run call. Absolutely can't stand it. Let's see if D'Amico Ryans dials up some pressure here to try and throw off the rookie. 3rd and 9, 3rd and long again. This is the second 3rd and long we're going to see. Caleb with the mouth guard out looking like Steph Curry. In motion goes DeAndre Carter. The snap. There's a 5-man rush. The pressure's in, and then down he goes. All right. Kind of figured D'Amico was going to send the dogs. He was going to let the dogs off the leash on 3rd and 9 that time around. And they get home. They get home pretty quick. Damn. Yeah, I mean, the Bears' offensive line just got completely overrun. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dog. They're eating the cats. I wish I could do a Trump impression so bad. I wish I could. They're eating the dogs. 53. 250-plus yard attempts for both kickers. Cairo does not have the strongest leg. He boots it, though. Oh, he made it. It went off the crossbar. It bounced in. Oh, I just said it. Cairo's leg is not the strongest. He's accurate, but he does not have a cannon. And from 53 yards to just make it. Woo! They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. What did he say about the people in prison? Kamala wants to give transgender aliens surgery or some shit. So the sound bites, I have not been. Please, someone tell me to update the score, bro. I haven't been doing it. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. Someone's got to tell me to update the score. Whoops. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Three to 3. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. What are we doing, bro? Oh, my God. How about Maserati Marv? After having a 1-catch, 4-yard performance against Buffalo in week 1, he goes nuclear in week 2 against the Rams. Didn't he almost die again today? He did get shot at, but I don't think it hit him. Yeah, but that is the second time that an attempted assassination was carried out. But obviously this one wasn't as big of a deal because the guy got caught pretty quick and he also missed. But yes, you're not wrong. All right, well, that was a fun drive outside of the fact that we got no Cole Kmet receiving yards. Would have been nice. DeAndre Carter leads the Bears in receiving with 2 for 26. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? DJ Moore is already up to 19 yards, though, so that's good news. My brother has an anytime touchdown parlay going, and the last leg that he needs to hit is Joe Mixon anytime touchdown. And he turns 25 and like 450, so that's fun. Yeah. Why am I fucking yawning? Yes, he is. Cooper Kupp, unfortunately, in a walking boot. So the Rams season basically just went up in flames. Like, they lost a key offensive lineman last week. They lost Puka Nacua. They just lost Cooper Kupp. I mean, the season's already over for Los Angeles. And, Matthew Stafford, he's an older guy. Like, he's taken some beatings, and he can handle it. But at some point, I don't want to wish it on him, of course, but I wouldn't be shocked if he had an issue or two along the line this year because of the injuries they're dealing with. Oh, wow. The kick at the camera, actually. The kick at the top of the camera. That's funny. All right. Cairo to boot it away. The Texans get the Rock back tied at 3. It is fun watching these young quarterbacks, Chris. I enjoy watching these young guys. Oh, wow. He's got a seam. Is that Bobby Trees? Bobby Trees returning kicks? I feel like there are a lot of other options on that team that they can go with. Not named Bobby Trees. I don't know. All right. Fuck. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Here we go. In motion goes Tank Dell, Stroud in the gun, Mixon to his right. It's going to be a straight drop. He's going to slice over the middle. He's got his man, Nico Collins, for about 15 or 16. That's a big gain. Wow. That ball was not great from Stroud, but Nico was able to twist back and make an easy catch. 1st and 10. It's going to be a toss to Mixon, and the Bears were there, but he found a crease and squeezed through. Wow. I just love that I'm seeing CJ Stroud get compared to a quarterback from 1937. Like, that wasn't football. With all due respect, whatever the fuck they were doing in 1937 wasn't football. It wasn't. They could say it was, but it wasn't. Like, let's be real here. It wasn't football. Like, I hate that shit. Stroud, another straight drop back. It's going to be, oh my God, a screen that got batted up into the air, and none of the Bears found it. Wow, that could have been an easy pick. And now suddenly the Texans stare down the barrel of another 3rd and relatively long. Holy shit. Wow, what a play by Montez. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Nico in motion. They got their all-star receiver trio out there. Bears trying to get home. It's going to go to Nico underneath. He's going to be short of the sticks, though. Holy shit. Nico is short of the sticks. It's going to be 4th and inches. Why? Oh, well, there goes Nico under. That's not going to happen at this rate. They're going to mark him a whole yard short. I mean, they're obviously going for this. I mean, Bobby Slowick, D'Amico Ryan, CJ Stroud, their mentality, they're going for it. Yeah, he's short. That's a good spot, too. 4th and 1. I form at the midfield stripe. They're going to fake it to Mixon. It's going to be tossed underneath to the tight end. Wow, what a play call. They fake the dive under center, and it's a play action dump off. And the Bears sold out for it up the middle. What a play call from Bobby Slowick, man. Ben Stover. What a play call from Bobby Slowick, man. Wow. Holy shit. That's a hell of a play call. Ben Stover's a big man. That's a big man right there. Rumbling and tumbling that big man is. Under center is Stroud again. It's going to be a fake. It's going to go to Dell on the end around. Dell's got some room. Dell's got a first down. Every single Chicago Bear was on that side of the field, but none of them were in position to make a tackle, and he gets a pickup of about 15. And now the Texans are rumbling, tumbling, and rolling. Holy shit. Yeah, they faked it. Once again, the eye candy by Bobby Slowick. I was such a big Bobby Slowick fan last year, and I think there were some people out there skeptical of him because of how much he wanted to run the ball, and he just refused to not run the ball despite how bad they were at it. But I think Bobby Slowick did an excellent job last year with C.J. Stroud. I think this year, as we've seen so far, I think he's been doing an excellent job. What we're seeing with these play designs, very clever, well executed. I mean, it's all Slowick, man. This is all Slowick so far. Oh, what happened? There's a flag between Nico and Tyreek Stevenson. Imagine Nico got ejected. Honestly, for the sake of my bet, I wouldn't be too upset about that. Did they get in a fight? Any day now. Wow. Unsportsmanlike on Nico. Oh, shit. Tyreek's pointing his face, and then Nico punched him. Oh, that is quite literally the definition of they only get the retaliation. Like that always happens. They only get the retaliatory. They only get the retaliation. Tyreek is sitting there going in Nico's face, and he throws his hand in his face, and suddenly he's the one that gets the penalty. Oh my god! Average football, average referee play right there. Average referee play. Golly. Unfortunately, he did not get ejected, though. So, yeah, Nico's up to 2 for 24. Like, what are we doing, bro? Holy shit, piss. Still a long way to go, though. 65 yards is not a low number. 1 to the 3 to the 4. Yeah, I mean, my head is itching like a motherfucker in these things right now. It's just so warm in here, man. It's so warm. Oh. If I see this fucking Dan Campbell Applebee's commercial one more time, I'm going to fucking kill someone. Like, I'm so over it, man. I got to take these off. I'm going to crash out. It's not even the end of the first quarter yet, and I'm about to crash out. It's so warm in here. Oh, my God. I can't wear those things. It's too warm. I'm taking my pants off. I can't. Fucking Christ. Oh. Holy shit. Literally sweating, sitting in front of these fucking studio lights in this fucking room that's 9,000 degrees, bro. I swear to God, this room gets up to a fucking boiling temperature. I'm like a reptile, bro. I'm like a reptile under a heat lamp, sitting on my log, like how lizards do. They're like, for like 12 straight hours in a day. That's how I feel sitting in front of this fucking chair right now. I'm going to be out of water soon. Already almost out of water. Over under half a crash out. That cashed. Did I cut all my hair off? Yes, I did. This is it. And it feels great. It feels great. I don't have all this weight carrying me like I did before. It feels fantastic. It feels fucking great. Reva McEntire. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right, here we go. 2nd and 24. Second and 24 now. Start of the second quarter. Stroud hits the top of his drop. He's got time. He's going over the middle. He's got Nico again. And Nico is going to score. But there is a flag. Hold on. There's a flag. What's the flag? Hold on. Wow. And it's on the defense. And suddenly Nico Collins is just torching this stupid fucking bat. Oh, my God. Killing me. Why did I bet that? I thought I was being sharp. I was not being sharp. I was being an idiot. I mean, that was the biggest fuck you ever. After Nico Collins had that happen with Tyreek, Stroud is like, we're getting you this rock. And then he gets it and just bowls his way into the end zone. I mean, my goodness gracious. He's already up to 3 for 52. I'm embarrassed to even have this bet up on the screen anymore. I cut my hair about 2 weeks ago, and I'm always so glad when I do. Yeah. I mean, I went for so long without doing so, and definitely a mistake on my part for a while because I was not the biggest fan of my hair for a long time. I just kept it because it was my hair. You don't want to cut your hair. But it's been so much better, man. It's been awesome. Well, Nico Collins is bombing this already. That's okay. We're in for a good game, though. That's for sure. We're in for a really good game here. Nico Collins is that superstar. He really is. He's emerged as that guy. I want to say centered on this chair, but I can't. I don't know why. I think Nico had 50 of those yards that drive. Probably. Holy shit. Wow. Yep. Nico's up to 3 for 52 and a tutter. I mean, like, there were a lot of guys that I got wrong in fantasy, and y'all keep telling me about it, but Nico is a guy I was harping on a draft. I mean, people are overthinking this whole situation. People are like, oh, what about Diggs and Dell? And, they signed Mixon. It's like, when you see a connection between a star quarterback and a star receiver, especially when they're still ascending, they're not going to not throw, like, he's not going to not get the ball. Like, that is still going to be his target, and that's been the case through 2 weeks already. So I feel like that was severely overthought. Stephon Diggs going there was, like, worrisome for people. It didn't fucking matter. It didn't matter. Caleb. All right. Can Caleb respond? That was a monster drive from the Texans. So this is going to be a big response. This is going to be a big time to respond for Caleb. Because in the case that they don't get any points on this drive, I wouldn't be shocked if the Texans went down and made it 17-3. It's going to be a toss to DJ Moore. He's going to get nothing. He's going to get nothing. Second down. The run game is just not going to work, man. I didn't like the DeAndre Swift signing. He's not a great between the tackles runner. They've tried outside zone a couple times. They tried to get him to the sideline. It's not worked. I think this team would be much better off with a bigger bruiser back, but I don't know. DeAndre Swift to me just isn't the type of running back I'd want leading my backfield. Caleb going out. He's got Romo Dunze for his first catch of the night. Nice to see him get involved. He had a banged up knee this week, so nice to see him get involved early on. Third down, 3rd and 4. Cannot go 3 and out, Caleb. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. 7 for 7 for 61. Has yet to have an incompletion. Yet to have an incompletion. Let's see it. Can he continue the streak and pick up the first down? It's going to be a fake handoff. He's got people in his face. He's going to get rid of it brilliantly. I mean, that pass rush came in instantly. Instantly. Holy shit. He didn't even have a second to breathe. I mean, he had 3 guys in his face the second the ball was snapped. He pulled the ball away on the play action and tried to roll, and all of a sudden he had 3 guys in his face. Like, what the fuck? Holy shit, man. And now all of a sudden the Texans have a chance to honestly blow this one out of the water. If they go up 17-3 at the top of the second quarter, I mean, it might get dark. I'm not going to lie. It might get dark for Chicago. Bet MGM. That's an interesting concept. If you bet a first touchdown score, but he scores the second touchdown, you get your money back. Interesting. I kind of like that. But my dumbass will stay on FanDuel where they offer you nothing and they give you nothing. There's no grace at all for anything. But fucking FanDuel. I stay on it because the aesthetic looks nice. Is Bryce Young the worst quarterback drafted in the last 10 years? No. Not by a country mile. But he's certainly not looking good so far. Can't help but feel bad for him because I think he was kind of ruined in his rookie year. But, you know, you'd like to think that the support system that was put in place this year was enough to kind of turn things around a little bit, at least show some flashes. Yeesh. This guy that DMs me these questions for fantasy, it's just like some of the questions, and he just doesn't get like he'll like ask me for I hate when people do this. They'll ask me my opinion essentially, and then they don't like listen to it, which is fine. You don't have to listen to it because you know it's not like my say is end all be all, but just generally speaking, when someone asks you for advice or you know how you feel about something, you don't always have to take it, but doesn't it like influence your official like decision? Like for this guy, it just never seems to. So like, why do you ask? Like, why do you ask me? Like, I don't care. It just don't ask. Ten to 3. 10-3. This is so good for my Texans spread, but really bad for my Nico bet. Although if the Texans, if Nico doesn't go up here, they're going to hand to Mixon for the first time since the first drive, and he's going to go nowhere. Bears defense is stingy. They're going to have to pass, which is not good. Eight for 10 for 92 and a tutter. Underdog or Prize Picks? I used Prize Picks. I used to use Underdog, but I used Underdog for like 2 days at the start of the season, but they juice lines like crazy, man. It's kind of annoying. Stroud is alone in the gun. He's looking for Nico over the middle. He's going to dump it off. Ooh, and Jalen Johnson is all over Joe Mixon. I low-key thought he got there early, but it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Oh, look at the Bears defense. Look at the Bears defense, man. I can't stand Stephon Diggs, bro. I can't stand this guy. Up the sideline, he's got Diggs. Speaking of the devil, he had Nico. Nico's playing a lot in the slot right now, which is not ideal for my bet. But Stroud instead goes to Diggs on what looked like a corner route. Great play, great catch, great throw, great catch. Challenge flag? That was the most obvious catch I've ever seen. One. That might be the worst challenge flag I've ever seen thrown ever in my life. Hey, Matt Eberflus, whoever gave you that information, fire him this instant. Give a call up to your press box and say whoever the fuck told me to challenge that needs to be fired. I want him out of the building immediately. That was the worst challenge I've ever seen. Holy shit, what the hell? Would you say Reed is wide receiver 1 for the Packers? Yeah. I think I could safely say that, right? How do you not after the start he's had this season, right? Granted, this week he didn't really do anything, but Jordan Love was hurt, so kind of hard to say. You need to exercise. I cannot believe they challenged that. Matt Eberflus, go and get rid of that human being that told you to challenge that shit. Holy. I cannot believe I have Nico Collins under 64.5 receiving yards on this slip. Holy jumping. Fuck. I'm such a bonehead for that one. That's how a pro finishes. I hate this commercial. From Dallas. It's cool. They're from Dallas. That's a big. I was gonna say it's a big stand, but they didn't actually convert it on third down. The Bears defense isn't making life easy for Houston either. They haven't been able to run the ball. Like I said, last week we saw Joe Mixon get 30 touches. This week he's only got 4, and we're kind of digging into the second quarter here, so far off track from that total from last week. And that's because the Bears aren't letting them. I would be willing to bet $1 million that Bobby Slowick would give Joe Mixon and Cam Akers 60 combined carries if he felt like he could. But he can't. He's going to have to rely on C.J. Stroud and these weapons, which I think are a little bit much for the Bears to handle. I'm not going to lie. But it also doesn't help for poor Caleb Williams. Speaking of run games, he doesn't really have one. I was talking about DeAndre Swift earlier. I'm not a DeAndre Swift fan, and he's got 4 carries for -3 yards right now, I think. Yeah, he's got 4 carries for -3 yards. So I think as Caleb Williams, no shit, the call stands. Questionable flag to throw for a challenge? That was an abysmal challenge. Holy shit. Bears are not a good team, so let's not hype Texans for beating them. They're not the best, but oh, wow. Look at the Bears defense flying in its Stroud, but he escapes. He gets rid of it. Oh, C.J. Stroud and Nico Collins is the best connection in football right now. Holy shit. Wow. Holy shit. The corner comes in off the rush on the right side, and Stroud is still able to escape. That throw is gross. And suddenly, my bet is bricked. He's got 4 for 70 already. That's insane. Shirley, I want you to know that if I do that, neither of us will be watching the game anymore. So just go ahead and look up the definition of copyright and fair use, please. In my 32-man league, I drafted Christian McCaffrey and T. Higgins, and somehow I'm 2-0. Well, consider yourself a lucky motherfucker, because that's insane. That is actually insane. I cannot believe I bet that Nico Collins line. That was just flat out dumb. They're going to give a handoff to Dell here. He cuts inside and gets shoved down for about 3 yards. I almost want to take this off the screen. Like, I'm kind of that pissed about it. Not even because he hit it, just because I bet it. Like, what am I thinking? Like, what the fuck am I thinking here? I did think that. I did think that they were going to have to, really shift their focus to Nico, but I guess not. They just kind of are treating him like any other receiver, and that's obviously a mistake. 3rd and 6 here. Can CJ Stroud find some more magic? Pressure coming. He gets it out underneath. He's got it to Diggs. Are they going to give it to him? No, they are not. He's going to say he stepped out short. I'm kind of confused as to why he spun outside. He should have, I think, cut back in and then tried to, physically push his way to the line instead of diving. I almost think that's a first down. Now, this is a good challenge. This challenge makes complete sense, Matt Eberflus. You need to hire whoever the Texans guy is that's telling them to challenge this, because whoever your guy is trying to sabotage you. Land Clark does not seem thrilled to be doing this right now at all. I don't think Land Clark wants to be there. Did you just pay with PayPal? Are you guys feeling this? I want to pay with you everywhere. You get 5% cash back with any category you choose. Every single month. Really? Yeah, if I'm Diggs there, I think I'm catching that and trying to spin back inside and, trying to push my way through the defender for the first down instead of trying to beat him in a foot race to the sideline. Yeah, I don't know. Because in the event that you spin inside and you get stood up, then somebody can come from behind and push you for it. Like, I don't know. That just was dumb. From somebody that I feel like I have a good understanding of spatial. I have a good spatial awareness rating. If I had a spatial awareness rating in Madden that doesn't even exist, but like ball carrier vision, I guess, I feel like it'd be kind of high. Not as a running back, because it's kind of a running back term, but there still is a skill to vision and having spatial awareness when it comes to being a pass catcher. I feel like that was a lack of that there from Stephon. That's just me. That's just me, though. Let's see what Twitter's rabbling about. I'm sure there's some yapping going on. I'm sure Twitter's got some yapping. They're roasting Eberflus, bro. He's 8 feet looking at it. How the fuck did he challenge this? That is insane. That is insanity. Oh my God. That's actually hilarious, dude. He's literally staring at it. How did he think that was out? The Giants became the first team in NFL history to score 3+ touchdowns, allow no touchdowns, and lose in regulation. Wow. Looks like they called him short still. I'm sure the spot changed. Why is Diggs like grimacing about that? And they're still kicking? No way these bitches are still kicking. What's the down and distance, D'Amico? D'Amico! No, I'm disappointed. I'm real disappointed in D'Amico for that one. Wow, I cannot believe they still kicked that. They said they moved it 6 inches short of the line. Wow. That's wild. That is that's actually wild. Holy brother. That's bad in my opinion, but all right. I guess D'Amico's the coach, not me. Just once, Bears fans want to see it. This is a crazy stat. I'm just going through my Twitter feed right now. This is a crazy stat. Look at this shit. Oh no, fuck. This is a crazy stat. Patrick Mahomes just threw his 17th interception that was called back due to defensive penalty, which is the most in the NFL since 2018. That's actually an insane stat because I'm sure if you go back and look at every single penalty that was thrown, you could probably be like, wow, that was a pretty big flag to throw there. Like, that would have impacted the game if you didn't. Like, wow, I mean, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? Why do I keep clicking on his fucking username? How do we feel about that? That's pretty funny. Dude, shout out Quentin Johnston, man. What a game. 2 touchdowns for Quentin, if I'm not mistaken. 1st and 10, Caleb starts under center. If they try to run it, they're going to get stuffed. And that they do. Oh, wow, I lied. He got about 8 yards. I'm shocked. Nearly a first down on 1st and 10. They're going to need to find some rhythm on the ground and keep the Texans honest if they want to stay in this game. Already down by 10, and the way Houston's rolling, their defense ain't going to get a stop anytime soon. Swift is going to get the carry again, and he's going to be short of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and short. It's going to be 3rd and short. Interesting. Cannot go 3 and out. Cannot. And I mean cannot go 3 and out. 3rd and inches. It's going to be a sneak. He didn't get that shit. Williams sneaked it. He didn't get it. All the Texans players in the pile are holding up their fist in the pile mid-tackle. Wow. Are the Bears going to punt? 4th and inches. I mean, if they don't get this, it's going to get real dark real fast if they don't get this. Fourth and inches. Oh, boy. They go inside, handoff to Swift. Oh, my God. I don't know if he got it. Oh, they're saying he got it. It was to Herbert. Are we sure? I don't know if he got that. I don't know if he got that shit. His back was turned, like trying to push for it. The ball did not. I don't think the ball crossed the line in game, but whatever. The drive stays alive. It's Khalil Herbert in the backfield. The dogs are coming from Houston. He gets it out. DeAndre Carter has his third catch of the game. What the fuck are we doing? I hate DeAndre Carter, bro. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we fucking doing? DeAndre Carter. I guarantee you there weren't even prop bets out there for you to bet on for DeAndre Carter. Dude is in his 7th season and put up Nico Collins' numbers from last year in his entire career. And now he's leading the Chicago Bears in receiving yards on a random week 2. Fake handoff. They're going to try to dump it off on a screen, and Swift is unable to reel it in. It's a bad throw from Caleb. And now it's 3rd and 4. Once again, they're in third down. In a third down. That was a bad throw from Caleb. Come on, Caleb. Come on, Caleb. I think Houston drops off into coverage. That's what they're showing. They're showing coverage here. Now they're showing pressure. Are they going to drop out? No, they're going to come. It gets blown dead. What's the flag? Looks like a timeout was called for Houston or for Chicago before. Yeah. That's close because I would have made it 3rd and 9, and I don't know about 3rd and 9 in this situation. Will Houston send the dogs? Caleb has had an answer a couple times, but the Texans have also gotten home a few times as well in these situations because there's been a few of them already tonight. Caleb Williams has found himself in quite a few third downs, pretty crucial ones. How about them Vikings is right, man? Fuck me. I needed the Niners to win that game, but whatever. I'm over it. I'm happy for Sam Darnold. I hope Justin Jefferson's okay too. That's really the biggest concern for me, at least, is Justin Jefferson. 3rd and 4. It's another fucking flag. It looks like a false start this time. No timeout to save him. Thank you, Land. Oh, yeah, that's brutal. And now they used the timeout right before that to prevent a 5-yard penalty, and then they go and take a fucking false start the play right after, and they lose those 5 yards anyway. 3rd and 9. Will Houston send 5 this time? Will they send 6? Will they drop out into coverage? They're showing coverage. They're showing coverage. But they are going to send 5, maybe even 6. Caleb's under pressure trying to make something happen. And nah, he ain't going anywhere. Oh, wow. He almost made an insane play, but Caleb has some pretty remarkable escapability, but you know, the NFL is just a different speed, man. He somehow evaded the rush initially and almost got out of all of it, but he got away from the first 3 guys, and then the 4th guy tripped him up. I mean, the fact that he almost got out of that is pretty insane. I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, for sure. The pressure has been getting to Caleb pretty quick. 4th and 17 now, and away goes the ball again. That's a great punt. That's a great punt. Well, now Houston has an opportunity to quite possibly drain this drain the whole clock out, honestly, and put up more points. I think Chicago gets the ball at half, but points here by Houston, any points are going to be pretty damning. I should have just slammed Houston spread. Like what? There's so many bets I placed this week, and I was like, wow, either why did I do that, or I had good bets that I combined with other ones, and I'm like, I should have just slammed the one. Tough. This is exactly how I feel about what I just witnessed. Got to be the most magical sack I've seen a QB take. Not wrong. Like, that dude almost got out of that. That would have been insane. Caleb Williams. That was crazy. I know the DeAndre Carter rep stage of an offense. Yeah, that means they're down bad. That just means they're very down bad. I'm saying go house. I don't think Khalil Herbert picked up that third down to begin with, man. I really don't. I really don't think Khalil Herbert picked that up. His back doesn't count when his ball. Yeah, exactly. Yes. I'm glad they all agreed. I mean, the ball ended up getting punted away anyway, but I could not believe that either. I officially hate Shane Waldron. Took him 5.5 quarters, get him out of here. Damn. All right, 1st and 10. Houston's deep in their own territory. Like I said, there's a real chance here they can milk this whole clock, score points, and go into half without giving the Bears another opportunity with it. And they're starting out with 2 tight ends, so it looks like that's what they're going to try and do. But Mixon's going to get cut down 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. This Bears run defense is no joke. It's no joke. It's just they can't stop Stroud with his arm, no matter what they've tried. They cannot stop CJ Stroud, dude. 118. Stroud trying a screen to mix in. There's some room. He's going to pick up a solid gain of about 8. And now it's 3rd and manageable. A good play call by Slowick. Make it 3rd and manageable in your own end. Keep the drive alive. Keep the drive alive. Ow. 3rd and 4. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Stroud, pressure, and they're going to get him. Wow, what a stand. And the Bears' defense forces a 3 and out. If only their offense can get something going. Wow, that's big. So now the Bears are going to get the opportunity to double dip here. Great job by Chicago. Former Bill, Tremaine Edmonds. That's a great loop. Good job. That's huge. DeAndre Carter is returning it because he's literally doing everything right now. Not a good punt. It's going to be at about the 50. And now the Bears have a real opportunity here to pull themselves back into this one. That's a big stop by their defense, man. A big stop. Very, very big. That tastes so good. Some nice water. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's a fake. Williams is going to dump it off. Swift is going to push forward. Good job by Caleb, not trying to force anything downfield. Pressure bearing down. Yeah, it's just a great job by Caleb. I feel like we've seen some maturity from him in this game. Outside of that sack he just took, which, I mean, honestly was just a great effort, and I wouldn't blame him. I don't blame him for trying what he tried to escape, but I think he's matured a lot since week 1 to week 2. I feel like he's done a good job of getting the ball out, not trying to do too much. It just doesn't help that the run game is just non-existent. I mean, their run game is non-existent. Third and 3. This is big. Pressure coming. Stroud gets it out quick. The protection held up. It's DJ Moore. He's got the easy first down. That time the protection did hold up. DJ Moore got open quick, and it was an easy pitch and catch. Nice little zig route. He just cooked Derek Stingley. He cooked Derek Stingley on the zig. Wow. DeAndre Swift has the Bears have 9 carries for 7 yards. They're averaging under 1 yard a carry per carry. Averaging under 1 yard per carry. That's pretty gross. But yeah, like I said, yeah, I agree. This game is kind of not great. Why did you keep saying this all day? I was trying to figure it out. But were you like genuinely rooting for them, or did someone say that and you were making fun of them? Because it wasn't me. It for once wasn't me. It for once wasn't me that said anything like that. It for once was not me. Somebody had to have said it, and you were trolling. Oh, Outlaw said it before the game. All right, look, all I know is that I get a lot of shit for my takes. People don't have their takes tracked. Similarly, I should say. I fucking hate the Steelers. I still can't get over that. Sorry, I'm going through my Twitter feed. It's always entertaining to go through this during a primetime game because there's a whole lot of yapping. Let's see. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, if you're not already. Here's my not very fun Twitter. It's kind of all right. It's kind of aight. But it's fun. Anyway. Anything good here? This guy's a Colts beat reporter, and I enjoy following him. One loose end from today's Colts game: the lack of usage of Jonathan Taylor in the fourth quarter. He was unquestionably their best player. And Shane Steichen didn't explain his thought process at all. Was it a drop pass? Maybe, but it's a strange decision. It was so strange that I assumed he was hurt. Steichen and Taylor denied that. Feels like maybe Shane was overthinking it. I also was confused. Like, there were a few times where it was like 3rd and 4th and short, and Jonathan Taylor was not the guy on the field. It made no sense. Dude, I say Caleb would break all Bears records because the bar is that low. But Buddy's not even on pace to break the Bears rookie records. Look, man, he's all right. He's still settling in. This offensive line is just miserable. That's half the problem. They have no run game. The poor guy can't do anything when you don't have a run game. Poor guy has no time in the pocket. 1st and 10, though. This is a big chance for Chicago here. They can make this a game. They're going to swing it out to Gerald Everett. Oh, my God. Like a tight end screen on 1st and 10. You're better off just running it up the fucking gut. Fields had a running game. Fields was the running game. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, a tight end screen to Gerald Everett, Shane Waldron, you got to get in your bag, bro. Like, you're just skimming the surface. You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. 2nd and 11. Caleb's going to dump it, and he's going to get Khalil Herbert drilled. I mean, Khalil Herbert over under half a back shot. He just smashed that line. He just smashed half a back shot. Fuck. I cannot believe Eberflus challenged that. That was actually hysterical. Pause. Pause. He did, bro. He did, bro. Henry Toy. I mean, I'm not even trying to be an ass. I just could not pronounce that if I tried. 3rd and 9. Another 3rd and long. Another 3rd and medium. Another big 3rd down for Caleb Williams. They are in field goal range, though, so that's good news for them. 3rd and 9. Are the Texans going to send the dogs again? I wouldn't doubt it. And a false start. This offensive line is so bad. Holy shit. Fuck, man, this is terrible. Time for a 30-yard sack. Honestly, when Caleb Williams finds themselves in these situations, that's where the big sack does happen. 3rd and 14 now. The Texans are going to drop into coverage. Of course, why wouldn't they? Caleb's going to throw. Oh, he draws a flag. Holy shit. The fact that DeAndre Carter is the most targeted Bears receiver right now, and the fact that he's drawing flags, like, who's not able to guard DeAndre Carter? Show yourself. Oh, my God. Bullard literally just ran right through him. What are you doing? Holy shit. That was the worst attempt at playing defense I've ever seen. What the fuck? All of a sudden, Caleb Williams has a chance to score, knocking on the door. It was a great read, a good ball. In terms of process, Caleb did everything correct there. In terms of process, decision, placement, everything about that was good. 1st and goal at the 6. 5 to snap. In motion goes Romo Dunze. Oh, my fucking, another fucking false start. They're going to kick a field goal on this drive. If I could bet Bears drive to end in field goal right now, I would smash that. Absolutely hammer it. Absolutely hammer it. No, he didn't. Like, he had ample time to try and make a different play. He just literally ran straight at the receiver. And Mercedes Lewis and D'Amico Ryans were in the same draft class. That's amazing information. Very random information at this point. Caleb going to try and escape. He's going to get popped. Holy fuck, he might be dead. Yeah, he might be dead. They're punching each other. Dude, Caleb just took a lick. Holy shit. 2nd and goal now. This is working out perfectly for Chicago. Tick, 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 tick. They have a chance to double dip at half, too. This is really good clock management. 2nd and goal. They're going to fake the handoff. Oh, it was perfect. They go read option. They go RPO. Caleb pulls it, and he throws up a perfect ball for Odunze, who was pretty blanketed, and he just can't make the catch. Oh, man. No, that was a good throw. Odunze, it hit Odunze right in the hands. He's got to high point that thing like he did, but he's got to clamp. He's got to clamp his damn hands down. 3rd and goal now. 35 seconds to go. It's going to be a handoff. Khalil Herbert while they get in the end zone. They might have under half a yard per carry, but they do have a rushing touchdown. Holy. What a drive. What a drive, man. And they're back in the game. Look at that. I feel like the Bears have no business being only down 3 points right now, but they are. So that's football. That's football for you. DeAndre Swift owners are sick. They're sick. How much time is left in the half? 32 seconds and 1 timeout. I mean, Houston could try to push the ball downfield and get in field goal range themselves here. Because as mentioned, the Bears do get the ball at half. That's big. That is big. Odunze catches that 100% of the time at Washington. Yeah, low-key feel like they needed to be caught. And I feel like the internet low-key agrees with me. Hold on. I feel like the internet low-key agrees with me right now. He says, Odunze catches that 100% of the time at Washington. This guy says wasn't a good throw. He says with a good pass. I thought the pass was fine. Rome is fake buns for not bringing that in. I low-key thought that should have been caught. Good run, Caleb. Never fucking do that again. He's a Bears fan. He's a funny guy. In his 2nd career game, rookie Malik Neighbors was targeted 18 times across 26 routes with a 69.2% target rate. The highest target rate by any receiver who ran at least 15 routes in a game in the next-gen stats era. That's insane. 18 targets, 10 catches for 127 and a touchdown. And 85 of those yards came after the catch. Holy shit. That's insane. That is just a disgusting stat line. As a successful CFO, I have one secret to help you build wealth. No way he's being for real. Oh. I'm not a CFO. He was kidding. This was pass interference. That's what it says. I don't care what anyone says. Do you think this was pass interference? Yes. Right there. He's already making contact with Rashee Rice. He's already bowling right through him, way before the ball is even near him. I mean, contact with Rashee. This is a good like second and a half from getting down to Rashee. Like that is abysmal. Like that had to be thrown. I know a lot of people are going to say Chiefs bailed out. Chiefs get the ref calls all the time. Mahomes this, Mahomes that. Chiefs refs, bullshit. This is a flag 10 out of 10 times. And something that actually pisses me off is when in big spots such as this one, refs always hold their flag. And they're like, I can't make a call here because that will alter the result of the game. But you're altering the result of the game by not throwing a flag in this situation when a flag should be thrown. Trust me, in a lot of situations, I am also big on the flag being held onto. But if it is an actual penalty, if it is egregious enough, such as this, you have to throw it. It alters the game. Not throwing it alters the game just as much as throwing it. So this is 100%.
He's there early.
You cannot argue otherwise. You argue.
He's there early. Yep.
Absolutely PI. Glaze. Shut your dirty mouth. Glaze. Yeah, whatever, you Mahomes hater. It's true. It's a flag. First and 10. Starting at the 35. I didn't even see what happened. Stroud gonna dump it off. All this room for Dare Ogunbowale. Oh, wow. He almost got out of bounds. That was an insane effort to try and get out of bounds. He doesn't quite get there. Timeout gets called. I mean, Dare Ogunbowale, he literally cut back inside like a moron and then almost made the greatest effort I've ever seen to get out of bounds. That was ridiculous. That was actually ridiculous. Now, this shit pisses me off, too. Look at this shit pisses me off, and this is the shit that I'm talking about. Yes, but this guy said, yes, but soft call in the moment. It has nothing to do with the moment. I'm sorry. If a penalty is as egregious as that one, it doesn't matter. You have to throw the flag. I don't even think this is soft.
He's there early.
That's pretty blatantly obvious to me. That's not soft. Like, it's got nothing to do with how soft it is. I think it's a real-ass penalty. Oh, wow. Soft call for last play of the game. It wasn't a soft call, man. That is PI every day of the week, no matter what the moment is. No matter what the moment is, man. Soft call for the moment. Soft call for last play. At least these guys have a brain. He was there early. How is it not? Nah, it's so obviously PI. Give me a fucking break, man. Give me a fucking break, man. Soft ass call. Stroud directing traffic. He's got a man. Nico Collins. What a catch. Collins makes a one-handed grab along the sideline. Oh, 1 foot. He didn't get 2 feet in. I don't think he got 2 feet down. Yeah, I don't think he got both feet down. Oh, I was gonna say they're not gonna check that out. I don't think he got that foot down. Yeah, no, I don't think that was caught. By the time he pinned it against his chest, which is right there, I think that back foot was up. I think his back foot had lifted off the ground when he controlled it. I don't know. It's very close. Considering it's a call on the field, it should be upheld because it's too close to overturn. But we'll see. You did not change your name to Kansas City Glaze Central. You're the worst, bro. You're such an ass for that. Now I have to change your name on the fucking Madden sheet. You're such an ass for that. You are such an ass, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's a pretty conclusive. I guess it's pretty conclusive to me. Okay. That's a great catch by Nico, man. What a talent. What a talent. First and 10, 9 seconds to go. One more. And another flag. Oh, a false start. Not good. Not good. So now they really need a completion with a few yards to put them back in field goal range. Not good. Oh my God, the longest fucking. This is the longest end of a half ever. Like, why is it taking them so damn long to get through this half, man? All right, 9 seconds, first and 15. That false start pushes them, I think just pushes them out of field goal range, so they're going to need to get closer. They're going to need something. Here we go, first and 15 now. Need a completion to the sideline. That's really your only option. Stroud, it's the top of his drop. He tries to go out there, but obviously the Bears are ready for it. And he skies it over everyone's head. They're going to try it. Fairbairn's already hit 2 today. $59 yards. Here we go for Fairbairn. He got it! Fairbairn from 59. That is a big make. A huge make. Wow. That's a huge make. Right before halftime with the Bears getting the ball. That is huge. Wow. What a boot. What a kick, Fairbairn. Wow. What a boot. I think if it was any farther back, it might have drifted outside. I think it would have drifted outside if it was a bit farther back. I don't know, though. Wow. Excellent execution. Excellent execution. 1 second left. Of course there is. Of course there is. Away it goes. Fairbairn's going to boot it. It's going to be returned. And he's going to get cut down. All right. DeAndre Carter ends the half. Perfect. Perfect. All right, and that is your half. 16 to 10. 16 to 10. Please, if I don't update the score, someone has to remind me. Someone has to remind me, man. The message is we got to be better on third down. Looking for him and keep pressing forward. Wow.
Man, that TV. It's like we're in the game.
I know. So big. We had Best Buy install it.
Easy. Total game changer.
Bigger's better. No offense.
Oh, none taken.
So we went
All
big
right.
everything.
I didn't see that. Oh.
All right, and that's your half. I'm going to go take a quick break, fill up my water, and I'll be back for the second half.
What if game day was even bigger? That's fine. Official
Where's my
sponsor of the
banner?
NFL.
All right. She's back. I gotta pull the game back up. Refilled my water. Had another piece of pizza. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh. Shit.
This week versus last, he said better. Yes, better. But we got to clean up those false starts. And one note, Caleb was definitely showing frustration down here midway through the first half on the sidelines. But after that touchdown, he was all.
The Bears have a real chance here to bring this back. The Bears have a real chance to bring this game back. It looked like it could get out of hand quick. Their defense made a couple big stops. But it looks like they could try and claw their way back into this one. 1st and 10, 4-man rush. Caleb got some time. He's going to dump it off to my boy Cole Kmet, who I don't need to do anything anymore because my dumbass bet fucking. Why do I have 2 of these? I don't even. I'm not going to ask questions. It's a good start to the drive, though. They got to stay ahead of the skit. They stay ahead of the sticks. They've been fighting themselves in too many third and medium, third and long situations. They got to stay ahead of schedule. 2nd and 7. In motion goes Rome. They're going to give it to Swift, and he's finally got a hole. That's really only the second one we've seen all game. It's going to be 3rd and short now. That's really the biggest hole that we've seen. I think the second biggest hole Swift has had all night. Third and 3. Cannot go 3 and out here, man. Cannot. Then you give the Texans an opportunity to go up 2 scores again. You finally have an opportunity to claw back. You cannot blow it. Caleb has Swift going motion. He's looking out there. Pressure. He's going over top. Oh, he just missed DeAndre Carter. This motherfucker has like 6 targets, man. Oh, if Caleb could have hit that, that would have been great. Oh, man, that's tough. Houston sends the dogs again. DeAndre Carter runs a nice corner route, and oh, man, Caleb's got to hit that. I know he's under pressure throwing on the run, but, I mean, that's a throw that Caleb Williams has been, has made a name hitting, to be frank. And away it goes. It's a good punt, a very good punt. It's going to be returned, and he gets cut down. What a tackle. What a tackle. The Texans will start on their own 9-yard line. Great special teams rep. That is tough, though, to go 3 and out there. 3 yards on the first play, 4 yards on the second. Houston sends the dogs on 3rd down, and it's a misfire. Ow, my foot. Going through my feed again. Do we think that Brian Flores might be getting head coaching interviews this offseason, especially with the way that the season has started? If he's able to continue with this defense humming the way it has, I mean, they acquired guys like Blake Cashman this offseason, which was a huge get. They also, I think it was Minnesota that, I can't remember who else. They made another big signing too, but I mean, they were good last year, this defense was, and they added a few more pieces. They drafted Dallas Turner. It's a ferocious group, and I mean, it gave Brock Purdy and the Niners all sorts of issues all day long. So I wouldn't be shocked if Brian Flores, of course, in the conversation with like Bobby Slowick, Ben Johnson, obviously Brian Flores. These are 3 names that I suspect to be in the head coach candidate pool. Other guys that come to mind. Maybe we'll see. Who knows? I mean, if the Bills' defense continues to play as well as it does, maybe Bobby Babich will be put in that pool as well. I know Sean McDermott has a heavy hand in that unit, but still, Bobby Babich, stepping in for his first year, has done exceptional through these first 2 weeks. But I wouldn't be shocked if Brian Flores is a head coach or getting interviews after this season, especially for a lot of different. I mean, there are going to be opportunities too. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if, people are talking about maybe Baltimore after the way they've started. Maybe John Harbaugh could be potentially out the door if things don't turn around for them. And who else is 0-2? That shouldn't be. I mean, I'm not going to say Zach Taylor should be on the hot seat. I think things have gone not great for them in the offseason. Obviously, things are frail with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, or Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, I should say, as far as contracts go. So that hasn't helped, but I don't think his play calling's been great. And ever since losing Brian Callahan, I think was a bigger hit than we might have realized. So maybe Zach Taylor will be on the hot seat. He feels like one of those guys, though. Zach Taylor feels like one of those guys that nobody would talk about as being on the hot seat, but it would make sense if he was. But just because of the pedigree of the Bengals and what we know, what we have seen them do as of late, you wouldn't think he's on that cusp, but it's possible. I mean, honestly, it is. They're 0-2 right now. 1st and 10, pitch to Mixon. They haven't had much luck on the ground tonight, and there's really nowhere to go there either. He only gets 2. On the water. Oh, shit. Who's hurt? A ref. There's a ref down. Did he get hit? I think someone that does the chains that had a heart attack in Baltimore today, or in Vegas, wherever they played in that game. Oh. Ooh, is he all right? Okay, he fell over the marker. Hopefully he's all good. Change the topic because I don't want to be an ass. That's not what I expected to happen there. A lot of people are unhappy with Shane Waldron right now. A lot of people are excited for Shane Waldron. After the resurgence of Geno Smith now coming over to Chicago, getting an opportunity to work with Caleb Williams, all those weapons. And I've seen a lot of tweets like this. Shane Waldron might be a problem. I've seen a lot of tweets like that. And he means that in a bad way, like might be a problem in a bad way. I probably could look up Shane Waldron, and there probably won't be too many good things to say about him right now. Shane Waldron. I officially hate Shane Waldron. Okay. So if JSN broke out and the Bears offense still sucks, we're blaming the shit out of Waldron, right? Shane Waldron simply has to let, Seahawks fans spend 6 months trying to warn Bears fans about this terrorist. Oh, man. So far through 6 quarters, I'm kind of understanding why JSN didn't have many nice things to say about Shane Waldron. Wow. Someone give me a reasonable explanation as to why Gerald Everett and Travis Homer are getting snapped instead of Cole Kmet and Khalil Herbert. Shane Waldron, that's why. We are 2 games in. This guy is already getting cooked. Absolutely fried. Speaking of JSN, we finally saw the JSN breakout, and I'm very, very happy about it. I drafted a bunch of him last year. I drafted a bit of him this year too. Happy to see the breakout this week. Yeah, he's getting cooked, man. That's all right. It happens. Poor guy. Yeah, can we get back to this game already? Jeez. What am I looking at? When they go to unexpected breaks, they just talk about the dumbest shit. I'm looking at astronauts. Oh, yeah. He just got up. He's an older guy. Oh, yeah, he whacked his head pretty good on that turf. Yeesh. Oh, man, he didn't brace himself. He didn't try to do nothing. He just ate it. Do they have who do they get to do the chain now? Do they have like a spare, do they have like a backup chain mover? I'd be interested to know how that works. Like I said earlier, there was a guy in the there was a guy that was working the chains in the Raiders and Ravens game that also, I think he had a heart attack, I think is what they were saying. That not a good day for guys working the chains, apparently. Holy shit. All right. I think we're finally going to get started here. Any day now. They're probably trying to figure out who's going to do the change now. All right. Come on. Rah. All right. They just carted him off. I think they're going to start the play clock up again here. All right. Good job. Good work. 2nd and 9. Houston at their own 11-yard line with an opportunity to go at multiple scores. Stroud in the gun, mixing to his right. He's going to go quick slant. He's got Nico. He almost got out of there. Nico for a good gain of about 14. I mean, you got to do something. They're treating Nico Collins like any other receiver, man. They're going to have to start shifting attention his way because he is going to break out another big play. He's going to explode. I mean, he had a running start into that slant. If that safety took a bad angle, he's gone. Stroud got in his face. He's going to dump it. He's going to go to Dell, and he's going to lose about 3. Nowhere to go. Any other offense that struggled to run the ball the way that the Texans are right now would struggle a lot, generally, because not having a balanced attack it makes it difficult to throw the ball. But when you have CJ Stroud and Nico Collins, I guess it really doesn't fucking matter if you can run the ball. 2nd and 13. Stroud in the gun. He's in empty. Looking right. He's going to dump it off to Mixon. He's going to fight forward for a few yards, and he just tore his knee. And now we're going to need another card. All right. What's going on? Ankle. He folded his ankle. We don't need to see it again. Thanks, broadcast. Okay, so back-to-back bad injuries. That's great. Yeah, that's a high ankle sprain. Minimum. Yeah, I was going to say, is that not a hip drop? I don't know why. I like they implemented this rule, and I have yet to see anybody throw the flag on it. I don't think anybody knows what a fucking hip drop tackle looks like in real time. Like, it happens too fast to actually call it. I'm sorry. Stroud getting away from the pressure. Floating! Oh my God, Tank Dell sucks. Tank Dell! Oh my God! Tank! Tank Dell! Oh my God! What a play from Stroud! Oh my God, Tank Dell just sold. What? What the fuck? Oh, Tank Dell just sold, man. And now the Bears get another opportunity. Wow. A very friendly bounce for the punt. And the Bears are going to be starting in their deep in their own territory. We're playing the field position game. Which is bad for offense, which is bad for entertainment. Yay. That was such a weird drop. All right, 1st and 10 now. Let's go, Caleb. Let's see something. DeAndre Swift to his left. He's in the gun at his own 7. 4-man rush. Looking right, looking left. Floating up the sideline, and we're going to have a flag. Okay. It looked like holding, but they might deem it uncatchable. We'll see. Yeah, they might deem it uncatchable, but they're going to say it doesn't matter. They're going to call it. I think they should remove the aspect of whether the ball was catchable when it comes to determining pass interference penalties, because regardless of if it's catchable or not, the defender's intent or what the defender does is basically restrict the receiver from getting to the ball, whether it's catchable or not. Like, I don't know. I just don't think that should make a difference. If the defender does something illegal that would have stopped the receiver from catching the ball, if it was a good throw, that should still make it a penalty. Like, whatever. They're going to give it to Swift on an outside zone, and he is going to lose about 4 yards. This is pitiful. Good job, Shane Waldron. Another 1st down run and another loss of 4. Miserable. Williams overthrowing Rome. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Another 3rd and ridiculously long. And Joe Mixon going to the locker room. He's going to miss a few weeks. That was a bad rollover. Third and 14. And Houston sending the dogs. Caleb is going to escape. Caleb looking. Caleb running. Caleb's going to try and get there with his legs. And kind of got shoved late. They've been very lenient about how late guys can hit quarterbacks going out of bounds. Like, I feel like I've seen a few quarterbacks get laid out going toward the sideline and they haven't thrown the flag. Will Anderson just quite literally ran by the tackle, and Caleb had to escape for his life. This offensive line is just pitiful, man. And they're punting again. Again. Oh, boy. Block in the back. Oh, wow. A big return. We'll see what this flag is. Yeah, Joe Mixon's cooked. First and 10. Texans deep in their own territory. Stroud looking. Got time. He's going to throw. No fucking way that just got caught. Oh, no. Okay. I was going to say that would have been insane. That would have been insane. Oh, I mean, that would have been an insane completion from Stroud. Did you see the Packers center throw up on the ball? I did, and I felt bad for Malik Willis that he had to grab that thing. Why didn't they get him a new football? Stroud over the middle, and he just misses Stephon. And now they're going to be in a 3rd and long. The field position battle is a miserable one to watch. It really is. It's just a battle of just 3 and out after 3 and out because they're pinned so far in their own territory. It's just a miserable chess match. It's just a real miserable chess match. False start. And now it's 3rd and 15. And now it's 3rd and 15. At least maybe this will mean that the Bears will get better field position, assuming they don't convert this. But now we just jinxed them. CJ Stroud in 3rd and long situations might be one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen. So... Third and 15 now. Stroud is alone in the backfield. They do have help protecting him. He's going to try. He's going to throw over the middle, and it's going to go in the dirt. Another big stand by the Chicago defense. They tried to hit him on a dig. They tried to hit Diggs on a dig, and he was well covered. Stroud just had to throw it in the dirt. It wasn't a dig, was it? It was kind of it was like a little hitch route. I don't know. Ooh, it was actually a miscommunication. It looked like he just miscommunicated. Oh boy, that punt looked like shit. That punt did not look great. It wasn't bad. He was punting from an incredible distance, but not great. Not great. This is interesting. So I was talking about earlier how I feel like when determining a pass interference penalty, worrying about whether the ball was catchable, like that shouldn't matter. Pass interference is pass interference regardless. This reply says, for it to be PI, the ball has to be in the air. Once it's in the air, if the ball is incatchable, out of bounds, for instance, there is no foul to commit. The play is effectively over. On one hand, yes, but that doesn't change the fact that had the ball been catchable and there's interference occurring, like I get his point that the play is over, therefore there's no foul being committed because the play's over, but at the same time, like you're still doing something illegal on a football field. I don't know. Like it's a fine line. But to Sal's point, he said, I don't think I've ever seen a PI flag thrown, but then picked up because it was uncatchable. I actually saw one happen in the Rams game today, but I don't know. I just feel like it shouldn't matter. If a receiver is getting mugged in an attempt to get a ball, whether it's catchable or not, that, I don't know. I feel like if you're getting mugged, you're getting mugged. It doesn't matter if it's catchable or not. I kind of think it's that simple, which is going to be my reply. Once it's in the air, if the ball is catchable out of bounds, for instance, there is no foul to commit. The play is effectively over. Sure, but determining if a ball is catchable is difficult in the moment more often than not. Plus, a defender shouldn't get away with doing something illegal because the pass catcher didn't have a chance. Okay, that's enough of me yapping. Caleb Williams, 1st and 15. Going to go quick to Cole Kmet for a solid gain of about 5 or so. They got to stay ahead of schedule, man. I mean, they already got a delayed game penalty to start this drive. I've seen this Joe Mixon play 6 times over now. I'm not sure why they keep showing it. I don't need to see his ankle get folded over multiple times. Caleb under pressure, trying to run. He's going to make the most insane read and throw a pick I've ever seen. I'm not too sure why he threw that. We have a flag. That was the most Caleb Williams pass attempt I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's going to be a hold on Houston. Wow. The DB was celebrating like crazy. Getting a holding there after celebrating that hard is pretty crazy. Was it on? Oh, it was on. It was on the linebacker covering Komet, I think. They were just not even a part of the play. Oh, my God, that's crazy. Oh, and Williams took a shot, man. That was just the most Caleb Williams pass attempt I've ever seen. That's the best way to put it. First down, quick throw to DJ Moore. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he turns a throw at the line of scrimmage into a first down. That's what happens when you get the ball in the hands of your best players, Shane Waldron. That's something that some guys were tweeting out. Get the ball in the hands of your best player. Is it that hard? It's like the equivalent to saying there's no foul on a roughing the passer call because they ran the ball. Exactly. That's what I mean. I was trying to think of some way to formulate that exact thought, but you're right. I 100% agree. Did they just take another false start, another first down penalty? Oh, my God. And they're starting behind schedule again on this set of downs. Caleb rolling right. He's going to try and run. He gets popped out of bounds. They're going to throw no flag for it. I mean, he got licked. Whoever that linebacker was from Houston made a blatant effort to go and smoke Caleb out of bounds. And then obviously he's going to draw a crowd. Wow. Wow. I mean, I think it was Azeez Al-Shahir. I mean, that dude literally came out of nowhere like a heat-seeking missile to put Caleb on his ass. Like, he had no remorse. Yeah, there's gonna be a fight at some point in this game. Azeez Al-Shahir better sub out because someone's gonna go for him. The dude threw a punch. Are you kidding me? The guy threw a punch at Roshan and got away with it. Not only did he go and smoke Caleb Williams, he just went and threw a punch. What? He got away with it? Holy shit. Swift out quick. He's got some blockers. A good game from DeAndre Swift on the quick pass. I didn't know I still had the message on the screen. 3rd and 1. They need to convert this if they want to stay in this game. They got to get points on this drive. Their defense is not going to continue to stop CJ Stroud for much longer. 3rd and 1. Play clock winding down. Stroud. Caleb look. Oh, Caleb just got smoked off the backside. It looked like an RPO. He tried to go to the slant. It wasn't there. He held the ball, and Will Anderson came flying in and just decked him. He just decked him. Jeez, Caleb has been getting smoked this game, man. Will Anderson is a monster. Cole Kmet just sold that block. I don't know if he was trying to chip him or fully block him, but he let him fly right in. Hopefully they can pin him deep. He's going to try. Not the greatest punt. About the 16-yard line is where the drive will start. Dun, 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 dun. You see that video of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase when Joe Burrow put his hand on Jamar? I saw in the moment when it happened. Was there more that came with that? Because I did see when there was that heated moment where Jamar Chase was yelling at the ref and Joe Burrow had to keep pushing him back. Jamar Chase is certainly not having the season we all wanted him to so far, and I think he's getting quite frustrated with all the attention defenses are giving him. He feels like he's getting mugged every play. He's got two guys following him every down, especially in this Chiefs game. It's frustrating. I'm sure it's extremely aggravating. Yeah, but Jamar, I almost kind of feel, I don't want to say I feel bad for Jamar in a way, but I know his public image is quite not popular at the moment, but I do think on one end I feel kind of bad because he's really the only receiver there right now, and they have no running game. He's trying to make a difference, but it's tough for him to do so when Joe Burrow's struggling behind that offensive line. They have no run game. He's getting all this attention. It's definitely boils your blood a little bit. So I don't blame him. Stroud, quick throw. Dalton Schultz, gain of 5. Somehow Matt Eberflus isn't a top 5 head coach in his own division. That's funny. That's evil. Second and 5. In motion goes Dell. They're going to try to give it to Akers. He's got some room. And they have some success on the ground for the first time in a while. It's going to be first down. If they get points on this drive, this game is essentially over in my mind. If I have to see this Joe Mixon ankle roll one more time, I'm going to throw up. And they just keep showing it. Holy shit. First and 10, Stroud looking to set up a screen. It's not there. He's going to improvise, and he's going to get rid of it. Smart play. Second and 10 now. Stroud gonna get. Oh, he caught it! What a catch! No, they said it hit the ground. What a play by Kyler Gordon. He writes CJ Stroud like a book. I think he did drop it. That's a crazy call by the ref to make, to blow that dead. I mean, I don't like the fact that the ref blew that dead, but I think he did make the right call. I do think he made the right call. Oh, man. What a play by Kyler Gordon. That would have changed the game for sure. No fucking way they're challenging this. Oh, my God. Eberflus. Dude, I cannot believe he also challenged that. Like, someone, I could have sworn that coaching staffs had like somebody that was reviewing plays instantly to know whether it was challengeable or not. Like, I could have sworn that was a thing. And whoever it is for Chicago, as I said before, needs to get fired. And whoever, oh my God, Matt Eberflus needs to get fired for this too. I mean, this is like embarrassing. This is 2 consecutive challenges from Eberflus. 2 consecutive challenges. Like, what? 2 consecutive challenges that just had no chance. It just had no chance. It's just insane. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is just brutal, man. Is he just throwing them himself just because? Like, just because, just to say fuck it? Like, maybe. Golly, and now we got to wait 5 minutes for them to determine it. Call stands. Fucking shocker. I cannot believe I've witnessed 2 of the worst challenge flags be thrown consecutively in the same game by the same fucking coach. That has to be a record of some sort. Oh my God. That is atrocious. Oh my God. 3rd and 10 now. Stroud looking under pressure. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get decked anyways. All of that for what? You just throw the challenge flag and Stroud gets decked on 3rd and 10. That's crazy. You know, this Bears defense is really stiffened up. It's unfortunate the Bears offense can't do shit. He didn't fair catch that? Is he a psycho? Is DeAndre Carter a psycho? He didn't fair catch that. He's lucky he didn't just get. He's lucky he didn't get smoked and break his ribs. I mean, you have to be a fearless motherfucker to not fair catch that. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. First and 10. Come on, Caleb. Let's see something. They're going to go pitch on first down. Swift has a little bit of a crease, and he does pick up a good gain of about 5. Okay. Finally, we see a first down play that doesn't result in a penalty or a loss. Second and 4. It's going to go back to Swift for some reason. That was just an awful play call. I'm just enthralled by that decision. And we have a flag. Oh, boy. What do we got? Defensive holding. Wow. Defensive holding, huh? Wow. This is big, man. The Bears could legitimately take the lead on this drive, which is insane to say out loud because I feel like they have not deserved to have the lead in this game at any point. I don't think they've played good enough. The offense, I'm speaking of, the defense has, but it just doesn't feel like they should have a chance in this game at all. What's going on, Ethan? It's going to be another pitch to Swift. And, I mean, it's just going to go nowhere. I mean, Shane Waldron, you need to stop. Just let Caleb throw the ball, dude. He's just trying to stay true, but it's just not working. It's just not working, bro. Fucking A. Second and 9 now. Pressure from Houston. It's going to be a screen, and it's going to fail. Another flag is thrown. Holy fuck. Oh, my God. Flag after flag after flag after flag after flag. Holding offense. And now all of a sudden, the Bears are behind the sticks, well behind schedule. Unreal. I mean, just why does it have to be a screen like that? Like, all right, 2nd and 16. There have been 19 flags thrown in this game. That is ridiculous. In motion goes Swift to the right. Will Anderson gets a good jump. Pocket collapsing. He's going to dump it off to Herbert, and he's going to get about 2 yards. And now it's once again 3rd and ridiculously long. It's 3rd and a country mile every down. Let's go, Joey. Like, this is ridiculous, dude. The amount of 3rd and the Grand Canyon distance that they've had to deal with is just off the hook. Here we go. 3rd and 16. Pressure again from Houston. Caleb was going to try pushing it, and it gets picked. I mean, do you blame him? Yep, picked. I don't know. I don't even blame Caleb at this point. It's just, you throw up a jump ball to your best player in 3rd and long. Like, I don't consider that a bad pick. I mean, Derek Stingley is just unreal. Derek Stingley is just unbelievable. The problem there is that even if the throw is better and it's out in front of DJ, it probably gets picked off by the safety, or DJ Moore gets walloped by the safety coming over. So it's like a lose-lose. I don't consider that too bad of an interception. The pressure's coming in fast. It's 3rd and forever. You got to try something. I'm not going to blame him for that. Is that fucking Joe Mixon? Holy shit. He's alive? Tank Dell gets, wow. Okay. Kyler Gordon is a spaz for that, but that's a great play on his part. He literally tackled Tank Dell and started punching the ball. Kyler Gordon got shot out of a cannon. He read that the whole way. He blew by the attempted block from Stephon. He started punching him, dude. That can't be allowed. He was on the ground and he started punching him. 2nd and 15. Bears defense is evil. Stroud goes quick underneath to Diggs. He gets a few. Not many, though. Not many, though.
So when she had a rough time getting weight loss appointment, she came to us. Through Rob, she connected with a provider on the agreement and got a GLP-1 prescription. Now she's on her way to losing 20% of her weight in a year with diet and exercise. You know, that's take it from them. See if you qualify at road.com/weight.
That's easy. It's like we're in the game.
We have Best Buy install it.
Easy.
Bigger's better.
So we went big with everything. What do you do with bigger?
Let's read Twitter now. I'm sure something fun's going on. I love just going through Twitter during primetime games. It really is just exciting. I see some good takes, some bad takes. I cannot believe Joe Mixon's alive.
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Yeah, I don't think that was a bad interception, to be honest.
Here to enjoy some crisp berry.
We did it. We reached the end of the 3rd quarter. For real, dude. This game is taking fucking ages, dude. Ages. Texans have had 3 possessions this half, and the Bears have held them to 18 net yards. That's crazy. USAA. Everyone's saying, don't throw Derek Stingley a 50-50 ball, bro. Don't be doing all that. That's silly. What do people say? Why is Diggs trending right now? The NFL's narrative to act like Diggs is a team player is hilarious. That's so facts. That is so facts. Stephon Diggs and CJ Stroud. Because it was zone coverage. A fucking God, I can't stand the internet. All right. Here we go. 3rd and 8 now. Will the Texans go 3 and out? I feel like there's been like 7 consecutive 3 and outs. The Bears sending pressure. Actually, it's only 4 guys, and they do get home. And Nico Collins and CJ Stroud do what they do best. Somehow CJ Stroud escapes. He escapes his house crumbling right over top of him. The roof is falling in. The walls are collapsing, and he's able to get out of it and save everyone inside. I mean, that's just insane. They go quick to the line. Stroud out to the sideline, but he misses Dell. It was a little too far out for him. This is probably the drive that puts this game away. CJ Stroud is special, man. He is special. Him and Nico might have the best connection in football right now, genuinely. Might have the best connection going in football. 7 for 128 and a touchdown. Nico Collins, baby. Fuck. Absolute monster. 2nd and 10. They're going to give it to Mixon, who I cannot believe is alive, and he gets cut down pretty quick. I can't believe he's out there. What's even the point? What is even the point? Like, holy shit, man. Why even bother? Why even bother? You're not running the ball much anyway. Third and 6 now. They are in field goal range for Fairbairn, who's been money. The Bears send heat. It comes out fast, and Xavier Hutchinson gets knocked to the ground, and it's going to fall incomplete. And Chicago makes another big stop. It's going to be a long kick. This is no guarantee. Stroud threw it to the hot, and, I mean, it was just a great break on the ball by Tyreek Stevenson. This defense is ferocious. Fairbairn trying another long kick. How long is this one now? 50 plus, right? This has to be 54, 53. Wow. This will be his 3rd 50-plus yarder of the game, and his he got it! Holy shit. 3 50-yarders and 1 47-yarder. What the fuck? What a kick, man. Holy shit, Fairbairn. Holy shit. Yeah, but I think that pretty much seals the deal. I don't think the Bears are going to have 2 different drives where they're able to A, put up a touchdown, and then B, get into field goal range. It's just not going to happen. The offense has been that atrocious. Which is unfortunate because I feel like Caleb hasn't even played bad. I actually think Caleb, when given a fair opportunity, has played well. I think his escapability has been impressive, even if it's not come of much. I don't know. USAA. This game's got to be done. This game's got to be toast. I cannot believe I actually bet Nico Collins under with a straight face. We're just going to act like that never happened. All right, well, this is a big drive. They need points of some sort. They need points of some sort. You should have to do that. First and 10 now. This is a do or die drive. Caleb in the gun. He's going to throw another fucking screen, and DeAndre Swift just got decapitated. Great play calling. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Please just let Caleb do something. Oh my God. DeAndre Swift got smoked. Do not let Shane Waldron on the bus. Caleb. He's still up. Caleb. Oh, he got picked off. Oh, that would have been sensational. That would have been sensational. Kamari Lassiter makes the play. That's tough. I mean, at this point, I'm not even gonna get mad at Caleb. I mean, he's just trying to make a play. He does a great job escaping Danielle Hunter. Like, that's a big dude to get away from. I want to see the whole play over again. Like, how fast did that pressure come in? Mixon still carrying the ball. He goes nowhere. I don't know, man. I don't know what Caleb's really supposed to do. Oh, Stroud's giving it decked. This Bears defense is not giving up. Holy shit. This Bears defense is so good. There's so much from this game I want to talk about. The Bears defense, the connection between Stroud and Nico, how I don't think Caleb is playing bad. Third and 17. It's going to be a screen to Nico. He's not going to quite get in the field goal range, but it's a solid gain nonetheless. The Bears do make a stop. There's just nothing open. And the Bears are going to be pinned in the depths of hell again. Oh, my Lord. This is just rough. This is rough. This is just so rough. This is just an absurdly tough watch. Yeah, I want to criticize Caleb, but I just can't. Like, I feel like he's got no help. He's doing his best to try. He's doing his best to try and make a play, but it's just. Happy K, have it your way. You cool.
This I'm sure it's helping people feel like they're part of the team. My name is Timothy Cheek, and I'm the CEO of Twin. We're very proud customers of Custom Ink. We keep coming back to Custom Ink because of the quality of product, customer service, and the ease of use.
Nico Collins has more receiving yards than Caleb Williams does passing. Nice. Nice. He's asked Bryce Young 2.0 generational bust and shit leader. That's what someone said about Caleb. I love the overreaction. All right. Now the Texans pass rush gets to tee off on this pass pro. I don't know. It's just going to be a run on 1st and 10 on their own 6. Nice. Oh, wow. There's actually a hole. Swift gets tripped up. Like, what's crazy is that there was actually room there for Swift to maybe make a play, but he got ankle bit. Second and 7. Caleb launching it out of bounds. The pocket just collapses so fast. It just collapses so fast for the kid. There's just no room. Here we go. I feel like I've said this 4 times now, but one of these drives got to be do or die. The Texans are going to make him pay even more eventually, right? 3rd and 7 on their own 9. The dogs are coming, and Caleb's decked. I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to help? What the hell is he supposed to do? They're just blitzing on these third and long situations. The pass protection doesn't hold up. The play call doesn't give him an immediate option, and he just gets smoked. Like, what the hell is he supposed to do, man? Jeez. Just absolutely smoked. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, they're lucky they didn't get blocked. Steve Sims is going to get that into Chicago territory. This Bears defense is the only reason why Matt Eberflus has a job. A run to Akers, and he's got a good gain of 8. Yeah, this game's wraps. This game's wraps. Wrap it up. Caleb not panning out in the NFL would be generational banner and propaganda for haters, bro. Like, oh my God, they'll feast with that. Another handoff to Akers, and there's a crease. And Akers goes out of bounds after a big gain. Yeah, I mean, it's just done with. It's just done. The defense has run out of gas. The juice is gone. How could you blame them? Another run. Bears are there this time. Another run. Another decent gain. Yeah, this game's wraps. Can wrap this one up here, fellers. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I thought I ended the stream. Stroud going underneath. He's got Dalton Schultz for an easy first down. Oh, my God. I said it earlier, but my brother needs Joe Mixon anytime touchdown to hit a massive bet. And he went out. It didn't look like it was going to hit early in the game. Then he got hurt. And obviously, you're thinking it was squashed. But now they're getting down. They're down at the 5. Here we go. Here we go. First and goal. Is that Akers or Mixon? Oh, I think it's Akers. Oh, no. Oh, he got stuffed. Are they going to run it again? Oh, shit. Did he fumble? Oh, shit. He fumbled. There's no way. No way. Who's got it? I think the Bears. The Bears got it. Whoa! Holy shit. And Cam Akers lost his job. And Cam Akers will never see the field again. Andrew Billings just headbutted the ball. And he got jarred loose. Wow. Now surely the Bears will just have a functional drive. That's funny. Come on, man. I want this game to be over at this point. It's already 11:26. It's already 11:26. I feel like it's taking forever. This guy in my Discord said, would you do this trade? Cooper Kupp and Isaiah Pacheco for Joe Mixon and Devonta Adams. What do 3 of those guys have in common? They all suffered pretty serious ankle injuries today. And like, what's the point of dealing guys that have this almost the same injury? We just don't know the varying severity of all of them. Like, what the like, one of these guys does not look like the other, and that's Devontae, the only one healthy. First and 10, once again in the depths of hell. A handoff to DeAndre Swift that goes for 1 yard. Second and 9. 4-man rush. Caleb getting it out over the middle. Almost threw another pick. Ay. He tried to hit DJ Moore on the dig, and it just, I don't know if the ball was late or behind him, but almost got picked. Third and 9 now. Another 3rd and long. Williams stepping up. He's going to scramble. Caleb Williams using his legs. He's got a massive gain, and he's going to slide it to 29. Wow, look at that. Caleb Williams using his legs. And the drive survives. Holy shit. The drive survives. 1st and 10. They get to the ball fast. Herbert's the back. Or is it Roshan? That's Roshan. It's a low throw to DJ Moore. He's going to pick up about 6. Got to get on the ball again fast. 2nd and 3. Caleb in the gun. 4-man rush. Pressure. He steps up nicely. He's taking a shot. Oh, man. He had DJ Moore. It would have been a ridiculous throw, but he overshoots him. Oh, he had DJ Moore. I mean, that would have been a dumb window to drop that into, like a ridiculous bucket. But, I mean, if he could have dropped that in that bucket, that would have been wild. Oh, yes. I'm so positive that DeAndre Carter receives the football here and picks up a 1st down for the Bears because he's their best receiver, apparently. Caleb dropping. Pressure. He gets it out to Kmet. And Kmet's got a solid gain. Good job by Caleb. Not panicking in the pocket. Stepping up. He's done a good job of that tonight. I have not noticed him panic in the pocket. I think he's done a very good job of that. 1st and 10. They're trying their hardest. It doesn't help that the Bears only have 1 timeout left. Caleb, 4-man rush again. He steps up again, and he hits Kmet. Oh, my God. Jalen Petrie just absolutely slaughtered Cole Kmet. But Cole hung on. A great catch. He's going to get taken off to get evaluated for a concussion, for sure. This is a drive. With the way that, if the Bears can miraculously score a touchdown here, the way that the Texans have been struggling on offense and the way the Bears have been playing defensively, low-key. Oh, no, that was a completely clean hit. That's a great hit by Jalen Petrie. Great catch, too. But if they can score here, the Bears defense has been playing tough enough. Like, they can give them a chance. But they need something here. They need to get in scoring distance. Caleb in the gun. It's empty. Pressure comes in instantly, and he gets it out in time. The Texans want it intentional, but they're not going to get it. I mean, holy shit. Caleb quite literally had 0.5 seconds to get rid of that football. Holy shit. That's terrible. That's terrible on the offensive tackle's part. The job of the offensive lineman is to pick up the guy that has the best lane to the pass, to the quarterback. And the offensive tackle went and got the edge rusher instead of picking up the guy that ran through the B gap. Oh, my God. That's just embarrassing. I don't know what that's called. There's a word for that. But the job of the lineman is to, if you have a decision to make, you're supposed to pick up the one that has the straightest lane. Oh, they did call grounding. No. I mean, the dude literally had no chance to throw the ball. Like, literally no chance. What the hell is he supposed to do? 3rd and 14. Ay. Another 3rd and forever. I've said that so many times tonight. And the Texans just send the dogs again. Caleb gets it out. Oh, and DJ Moore can't haul it in. Oh, there's another flag. Now what? I mean, Caleb Williams is taking an absolute beating, dude. And this isn't fair. Wow, they called roughing the passer. Holy shit. Oh my God. Will Anderson got tackled. Wow. Caleb. Oh, he's going to get hit again. Oh my God. Holy shit, he slid at the last second. Second and 10. It's going to be a delayed handoff. Wow. Haven't seen one of those. Haven't seen a run in a while. Wait, is that Travis fucking Homer? I thought that was Roshan Johnson the whole time. Third and 4. Travis somewhere in the backfield. Do the Texans send pressure? They do. It holds up this time. Caleb tries. Oh, he tried to go back shoulder to DJ Moore. I think the guy's just exhausted and probably very frustrated. Tough. All right, Cairo, you got to hit this for the game, my guy. He's not hitting this. I'm saying that right now. It's too far for him. He hit it. I lied. Good job, Cairo. I wanted him to make it, so I jinxed him. That was my plan there. Somehow this game is still going, and somehow it's not just a blowout. Squeeze that in there. Squeeze that in there. DJ Moore seems happy. All right, here we go again. Oh my God, Steve Sims is just going to return this, isn't he? Holy shit. All right, well. Let's see it. Can the Bears defense make one more stop? Can they do it? Here we go. Joe Mixon must be too injured to play. Derek Mbawali is in the backfield because Cam Akers fumbled. I'm glad to see that backfield is thriving. It goes to Dare, and of course the Bears are there. See what I did there? Woo! And the timeout come. Do they call it? No, they're not going to call it. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that. Man, how awesome would it be if the Bears had another timeout right now, but they had to throw that stupid fucking challenge flag like a bunch of morons. They're going to have to run a play here, but I mean, I would have called the timeout after the first down, but whatever. That's just, I feel like that, I guess that, whatever. I'm not the professional. Another handoff to Dare. He gets blown back for about a 3-yard gain. And they're going to save their timeout for the play following the 2-minute warning. This is it. This is it. Can they do it? Can they do it? Can they make one more stop? All right. They break the huddle. The 2-minute warning's over. 3rd and 7. Do they throw the ball? This is going to be interesting. I feel like you don't throw it. You just run the ball because you just shouldn't have faith in the Bears driving the field. They are going to throw. Illegal hands to the face. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a huge call. Wow. Wow. Well, now you got to run it. Now you have to run it. Or maybe they'll run a quick screen. Maybe they'll run a tight end screen or a screen to Dare. A screen. It's either a screen of some sort or they run it. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot have a clock stoppage here. Actually, you can because the Bears are going to stop it. No, you want them to use their timeout. No, you got to run it. Got to run it or run a screen. Yep, there's the screen. Holy shit, it almost got jumped. It goes to Diggs. Dude, the Bears almost jumped that screen. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Can I see that again? One of the Bears DBs flashed in front of that. Well, here we go. Here we go. We get to see Caleb Williams in this disastrous situation have an opportunity at a game-winning drive with a timeout. Or no timeouts, actually. No timeouts. Here we go. Let's see it. This punt is important. Tommy Townsend has to pin him deep. The Bears have been living inside their own 20-yard line this entire game. I mean, it looks like they're probably going to end up back there again. They're probably going to have to drive like 70, 73 yards or so, at least. Townsend sends it away. Okay, 20-yard line. 80 yards. 80 yards to go. Here we fucking go. I wonder how much pressure are the Texans going to send to Caleb this drive? How much duress? This dude is going to be stressing this drive. They're going to send the fucking dogs. they're going to send the fucking dogs. Let's see it. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Caleb in the gun. 4-man rush. Caleb going to get it out. He's got a completion early. Romo Dunze breaks the tackle, and then he gets tossed, and all of a sudden he's at the 48. All of a sudden he's at the 48. Hold on. This would be insane. This might be insane. They get on the ball quick. 120 and running. 150, 114, 113. Caleb dropping back. He gets it out again, and it's dropped. Oh, man, who is that? Oh, it's fucking Gerald Everett. Why is Gerald Everett on the fucking field? Holy shit. Fucking A, man. Like, why is Gerald Everett on the field, bro? 2nd and 10. The Texans send 5. Caleb, oh, he doesn't sense the pressure and he gets decked. Fuck. Get on the ball. Come on. Golly. Now it's 3rd and forever again. Holy shit. And the Texans send heat again. Caleb is going to get killed again. Oh, my God. This poor kid. Flag? Where's... Oh. This is killer. Yeah, this game's over. Huh. And the penalties decline. The clock is going to restart. There's just no shot. If Caleb converts this, I will piss. I mean, D'Amico is just going to send 5 guys at the offensive line. They're going to panic, and Caleb's pocket's going to collapse. And, I mean, it's just not happening, but we'll see, I guess. The drive started so well. He hit Rome for a fucking 25-yard gain, and for a 20-yard gain, it's just so tough. 25-yard. Caleb looking, Caleb throwing, and a miscommunication between him and Rome. That sucks. That really sucks. That was anticlimactic. Well, it was a good effort. I mean, that game was messy from start to finish on both sides of the ball for both teams. But jeez. Wow. Well, what a game. It was close when it shouldn't have been the entire way through, but I'm glad near the end of it was a little bit more fun. I'm glad we got to see some sort of excitement. But yeah, that's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. All right. I'm going to call it there, fellas. I appreciate you all for popping in per usual. Yeah, it's 11:50. It should not be this late, but between a guy falling over himself and hitting his head and the multiple challenges, this game took way longer than it should have. But I appreciate you all. I'll probably be live for Monday Night Football, but we'll see. I'll be sure to send out messages and stuff like I normally do. So I appreciate you. You guys have a good rest of your Sunday night.